We are at a state park that is 60 feet long and 60 feet wide. Welcome to Delaware Canal State Park. Good morning, this is Hiker Dude Dad, and I am at the Giving Pond in/near Delaware Canal State Park. We are right along the border, Delaware River there of Pennsylvania and New Jersey. The Giving Pond here is a former quarry that was returned to nature. When they started digging the quarry, they realized that they could only get down about 26 feet deep, and they hit bedrock. And there's some cliffs up here, and local residents were worried that when they were blasting that they were going to knock the cliffs down, so they had to stop. So this hole was left, and it is now the Giving Pond, 26 feet deep and 62 acres. Big. You can tell there's like some trees growing out of the middle of it, so they kind of went down, blasted, dug down, and then hit that bedrock, and then the lake was just allowed to fill in, leaving some trees there. It's the Delaware Canal State Park. This is the canal. There are some water-filled spots, there are some dry spots. We are at a dry spot right now. This is the towpath that mules would use to haul barges down. And over here through the woods is the Giving Pond, known now for harboring a bunch of wildlife. The canal, 60 miles from Easton in the north down to Bristol, just north of Philadelphia. This state park is on the DCNR's list of the 25 must-see Pennsylvania state parks. The canal was used to haul coal and other products from the Lehigh Canal, beginning up around Jim Thorpe, and then the Lehigh Canal kind of cut down along the Lehigh River and met with the Delaware, picked up the D&L Canal here to go south, well, up in Easton, to come south down to Bristol and Philadelphia. The canal was built in the mid-19th century, and its last barge floated down in 1931. The state then bought 40 miles of the canal in 1931 and the remaining 20 miles in 1940. For a while it was named Theodore Roosevelt State Park, but it was renamed the Delaware Canal State Park in 1989. Congress designated the Delaware Canal as a registered National Historic Landmark, and its towpath here that we are walking on right now is a national recreation trail. A lot of very cool looking homes over here on the other side of the canal on Old Canal Lane. Towpath here, nice crushed gravel, biking, hiking. So far I've gone counterclockwise around the Giving Pond. On the west side of the Giving Pond was the canal, but there weren't many places to jump down and actually see how beautiful this pond is. Finally here on the southeast corner, found a little place to jump down. Honestly, I haven't been filming much because I kind of ran into a hiking group. It's about 30 people out. And on the south edge here, I had to pretty much join the group to walk with them, and I just hate filming with people or in front of people. So I have let them go on while I just came down here to chill at the pond. But here, this is beautiful, beautiful scenery down here for January. You know, Probably looks a little greener other times. See the cliffs, palisades, they referred to them as, rising up on the other side too. All right, so I'm at another spot on this beautiful beach here, a little picnic area, a couple tables and grills up here behind the camera, but this 60-mile long north to south park frequently floods. It is right along the Delaware River, so it does frequently flood. Right now there are 4 closures, a myriad of assortment of things happening. There is a piece of a bridge hanging precariously, construction, there was a bank that collapsed in a washout, and there is damage to an aqueduct pier. A lot of words there that I don't say every day, but all of this was from Tropical Storm Ida when it came through, which was in late August 2021, so about 16 months ago at this point, and they're still feeling damage from it. When I was on the path with my new hiking group, there was a bulldozer that came through, and I know that I watched Walter Zolna's video of the Giving Pond, and I know there was a washout spot, like a spot that was completely flooded when he did this like 5-6 months ago, I think. And I think that's right ahead of me where I am now, so I'll get some video of that to show that I think it's okay now, because my hiking group lost me. They went through, so I think they got through. We'll check it out. Yeah, so if I recall, Walter started his hike going clockwise, so he would have run into this space here. So there's a culvert down there under the road. So Delaware River culvert under, what is it, Route 33, I believe. So I think this was all a stream leading into the Giving Pond over there when Walter was here. But I think he came down right here and was like, nope, to get through here. So here's the bulldozer tracks of the vehicle that came through earlier. But yeah, this is all dry now, which is good, and you can make a complete lap around the pond. I think I'm going to clock in at about 2.5 miles of very flat terrain going around the Giving Pond. So just across the road from where I parked is the Delaware River, New Jersey, over there on the other side. Hello from afar. Yeah, so we are, let me say, downstream there's the Lumberville Wing Dam, which is 10 miles away. I guess if you're doing any paddling, you gotta, I don't know, probably portage around. All right, oh, look at that. Tree growing around and down into the river. All right, so next stop, gonna head to the Nockamixon Cliffs. I'm gonna try and find, I've got a spot up on top of the cliffs that I think maybe we can pull over and check it out from the top. It might also be a residential neighborhood, so I don't have high hopes. So either I'll see you there or I will see you under the cliffs. Let's go there now. So I started this drive from the Narrows Hotel, and I'm adding narration after the fact because I was inside the car and the camera is outside looking like the Google Maps car. The Narrows Hotel hosted boatsmen serving 5-cent tin pails of beer known as blickies back in the day. No longer, unfortunately. These Nockamixon Cliffs face north and extend 3 miles along the Delaware River between Narrowsville and Kintnersville. The Nockamixon Cliffs are 300 feet high in places. They formed eons ago when liquid hot magma from the Earth's crust transformed sandstone and shale into a harder rock called hornfels. You know, Ringing Rocks is nearby, so yes, there was volcanic activity in the area which could have deposited ringing igneous rocks there. Anyway, that big tan building over there is part of the Gilbert Power Station in New Jersey. Here the cliffs are rising up. Everything else around the cliffs in that hard hornfel rock eroded, leaving the cliffs there. Man, if you like this video and love hiking in Pennsylvania and beyond, make sure to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and ring the bell to receive notifications when new videos go live. Only 25% of my viewers are subscribers, which is super weird because it's free to subscribe and it helps the channel immensely. Thank you. Back to the cliffs here. The cliffs are north facing and rarely see the sun. They support a rare blend of Arctic alpine plant life. This is the only place where one of the species is known to grow south of Maine. Climbers are not permitted to scale Nockamixon Cliffs unless they are covered with ice. The plant life on the cliffs would be destroyed by the climbers, so climbing activities along the face of the cliffs are prohibited in the spring, summer, and fall. Look at that awesome old house. Conversely, across the Delaware River, the Milford Bluffs do face south and have warm weather plant life, even cacti. They get the sun all the time. Here the Delaware Canal, towpath on the other side, and the Delaware River there, and more cliffs. I think pretty soon we're coming up on Lock 20. There's a little parking lot and such over on the right side when we see Lock 20. And from here I'm going to let the video run out. Enjoy the views. Thanks for coming along on this brief exploration of Delaware Canal State Park. See you next time, and thank you for watching.